Welcome to our channel. It is your girl at it again, and welcome to our Sunday episode of Bible Story with Temitobi. This is the episode that we have already packaged together so that it can edify it can edify the children, the teenager, the adults. So grab your popcorn as we explore the creation story together. And what happened as creation story? It was recorded that at the beginning of the whole thing, the earth was without shape. There was nothing. The earth was empty. The only thing that was moving around the surface of the earth was darkness. And the first thing that God created was God created light. And the Bible recorded is that God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And immediately God created light. We can see that we cannot do any work in darkness. If there's a darkness in a place, there's nothing much you can do. So that was why God have to create light so that we'll be able to see what next to do. Then on the second day, God created the skies. He created the sky that we are seeing, that some people refer to as heaven. He created the skies. He created the waters above, which you can see above. Then on the third day, God created the waters. He created the waters, he created the trees, he created the grass, he created the plants that we are seeing. That was the work of the third day. The first day, God created the light. The second day, God created the skies. The third day, God created the waters. God created the plants. God created the plants. God created the grasses. God created the trees that we're seeing. Then on the fourth day, God created the moon. God created the suns. God created days. God created the stars. Then God also created the time and season on the fourth day. God created the winter time, the season time, the summer season, the spring period. That was what God created on the fourth day. Then on the fifth day, God created the fishes and every animals that we can see. The creation of the animals and the fishes and everything, every animal, every creepy animal that we can see on it, be it ant, be it cockroach, be it crocodile, be it elephant, be it lion, that was the creation of the fifth day. Then on the sixth day, God created man. God created Adam. And what did God do? God made man to be what? To be ruler of everything that he has created. So in the creation story, if you look at it, we can see that our God is so orderly. And that's one of the lessons that we can learn in the creation story. Our God is so orderly in such a way that he didn't create the animal before he created the plants. He created what each being we need to live on before he created that being. Take for instance, God does not created the fishes in the ocean before he created the ocean. He created the ocean before he created the fishes. So God does not created human being before he created those things that we need to live on. He created things that we need to live on and things that we need to dominate before he created us. So that is one is telling us that in creation story, as children of God, we have to take this lesson that our Father, who is our God, is what is orderly. So we don't have to be disorderly. We have to live our life in order, in orderliness. And that's one of the lessons that I want us to pick from this creation story. Then another lesson that I want us to pick is that we are human beings, we are not afterthoughts. The fact that God created on the sixth day, that does not mean that God is not so intentional about us. He is intentional about us, that he was so busy creating the things that will make life comfortable for us before he created us. So as you are watching me, you are not an afterthought. You are the major initial plan of God to dominate the earth. And God gave us that command. He said dominate. He said we should take over. We should dominate. We should rule. So the rulership of this earth, of this world, is in our hand as human beings. And the seventh day, what did God do on the seventh day? God rested. In anything that God created, we can say, if we say both day and night, God made it the third day, both day and night, God made it the fifth day. And on the seventh day, God rested. That means God is so much interested in you as human being to have a time of rest. Don't be a workaholic that you work all through your days and you don't have a time of rest. God wants you to have time of relaxation. Take yourself out. Give yourself that special treat. It is in God's initial design that all human beings on earth should have a time of rest. You should have a time that you have to rest. You have to take yourself off of any activities and rest. So see you next Sunday again. It is your Get At It Again. Temitobi Tales and Truth. Don't forget, today we consider what? The creation story. Bye.